Reverend Watts, a first-time caller out of Virginia. Reverend Watts, thank you for calling. You're on the air, sir.
Good morning, Reverend Peterson. How are you today?
All is well. You can call me Jesse.
All right, Jesse. Just a couple of things. You have a successful show, by the way, even though I do believe you do misinform a lot of your viewers.
Misinform them about what?
Misinform
them about what? Well, thank you for the compliment and then the criticism. But what do I misinform them about?
Well, just recently, I just heard you blaspheme in regards to salvation. You blasphemed in regard to salvation.
He said, blaspheme?
Because the Bible clearly says...
I blaspheme? I don't remember that call.
Yeah, you just
someone named Fiend?
You just said that. Allow me to finish.
But no, hold on 1 minute. I'll let you get to it. I promise to let you finish. But you said I blast somebody named Fiend?
No, I said you blasphemed, Jesse.
Oh,
which hold means on. You had...
Blaspheme.
Oh.
Blasphemy.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now I got you, sir. Go
blasphemy.
Ahead. I got you now. Go ahead.
I know it takes you a while. But
I'm black and slow.
Salvation comes from forgiving your mother and father, and it doesn't.
And returning to your father, yes.
Mm-hmm. But salvation comes when now you remember in the Bible, Jesse, and I hate to go long. The prodigal son, he came to himself, and then he went to his father, and that was the picture of how we go to God first, and not your mother and your father. You forgive your mother and your father, but salvation can only come from God. So I really don't agree. And then you have,
and that's what happens when you forgive your mother for turning you away from your father, and you go and forgive your father. You do when you return to your earthly father, then God will forgive you, and then you shall be quote unquote saved. There's no other way back.
Also, when you
what do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I don't agree with you still, and a more concerning.
Why you don't agree? Why you don't agree with that?
Well, because you put the mother and a father as an emphasis of salvation away from the personhood of Jesus Christ, brother.
What does that mean? Away from the personhood of Jesus Christ? What does that mean? Away from the personhood.
So when you take Jesus out the equation and you go to a person first, and to expect to receive salvation by forgiving the person first before you first consult with Jesus, then that's an issue. Don't you see that?
And so you say that as a Reverend Watts out of Virginia, a first-time caller, you said that to go and forgive before returning to God is not the right thing, right?
The Bible.
Are you saying that's not the right thing? No, don't give me that Bible. Are you saying that's not the right?
Confess with your mouth.
No. Headache. I'm asking you one question first before you start quoting the scriptures. So, are you saying to go and forgive before returning to the Father is not the right thing to do?
To go and forgive?
Yes.
If you feel like you have unforgiveness in your heart, it
are you saying that that's the right thing to do or not?
It's not.
Okay, so why did God say?
I'll tell you why.
Hold on, no. Tell me. Let me answer that first, because I know you died to get into the quote all these scriptures back to back, and that's not communication. But let me ask you this: you said that's not the right thing. How come God said before you enter into the kingdom of heaven, you must forgive?
Because forgiveness comes from God, and when you get salvation,
we know forgiveness comes from God.
You can't
How come when God said before you forgive, you must before you enter into the kingdom of heaven, you must forgive? If you say it's wrong to do that.
What scripture is that, Jesse? I can tell you why you're wrong. Because you can't go to a man and forgive. Now, say you're on your sick bed. Say somebody's miles away. Say you got a call, whatever the case may be. You're on your deathbed, and, I got to call this person before I receive forgiveness instead of asking God for forgiveness. If you know you've forgiven that person in your heart and you ask God to forgive your sins and he forgives, you can go back to that person and say, hey, I'm sorry for this happened and this happened.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Salvation comes through God first.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, you have
because he said, why did he say
wholeheartedly, Jesse?
Why did he say in the Lord's Prayer, forgive me as I forgive?
Can you repeat that? I didn't understand.
If what you're saying is true, God said in the Lord's Prayer, it says, forgive me. Jesus taught them to pray, right? Forgive me as I forgive. He didn't say you forgive in your heart and then Jesus and God will forgive you. You got to forgive first, and then you can enter into the kingdom of heaven, because when you forgive others, God will forgive you. It doesn't happen the other way around. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about.
No, that's not true, sir.
Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about.
And look, okay, so we agree to disagree.
No, we don't agree to disagree on this. You're wrong.
Hey, your definition, or if that's what you say, I'm not trying to change your mind.
No, don't try to change my mind. You're wrong.
The funny thing about it, Elijah.
Oh, Lord. Where is Elijah now?